National Digital Identity
Sorry,
(IDN). Minister of
I'm telling you the
Communications and
truth.
Digital Fahmi Fadil
Straight
said
from
this,
my
among
heart.
others, was to
Okay?
answer any
I
questions that
selingkuh
arose,
apa.
especially those involving the
You
security
jangan
of personal
nak
data
cakap,
and
I
how
cakap
to
direct.
register the
Apa
IDN.
apa-apa,
Speaking in Kuala
cakap
Lumpur, he said
direct.
efforts
Cakap
have been
apa?
made by MIMOS to explain
You all
and provide
salah semua
information
kau
on the
cakap.
matter to the
You cakap
public,
benda-benda yang
and the Ministry of
non
Communications and
positif,
Digital
negatif.
have been
Semua
tasked to
salah
help.
semua. You
Ini
all.
juga telah ditugaskan
Jangan
untuk
dikit.
membantu. Jadi insya-Allah dalam masa terdekat Jabatan Penerangan akan membantu pihak MIMOS menerbitkan soalan lazim, MQ dan juga mungkin satu penjelasan dalam bentuk video yang sangat ringkas, sangat mudah. Saya daftar
Junior
kurang
ni,
daripada 3 minit.
jangan cuba nak beli.
IDN, or digital ID, is a form of digital
Semua orang nak
identification
dunia.
and self-verification of individuals, which will be used by the public and private sectors to verify the user's identity when making transactions online.
Dapat syurga.
All layers of society should help persons with disabilities (PWD) register with the Social Welfare Department. Women, Family and Community Development Minister Dr. Sri Nancy Shukri said the advantage of registration enables the PWD community to enjoy nearly 30 facilities and privileges provided both by the government and private sectors. Speaking in Kuching, she said as of October 31st, 681,074 PWD had registered under 7 disability categories through the People with Disabilities Information System. Based on this number, she believes there are still more out there who do not know about or have not yet registered through the system. Still to come in the bulletin, Hamas condemns UK plan for surveillance flights over Gaza and provide intelligence to Tel Aviv. Israel is escalating its genocidal war against the Gaza Strip, and Palestinians are facing a real humanitarian catastrophe on all levels. The Gaza media office said the Israeli occupation army deliberately inflicts the largest possible number of casualties through intense shelling of all provinces simultaneously, using bombs weighing 2,000 pounds each. In a statement on Telegram, it said during the past 24 hours, the occupation committed numerous massacres in all governorates of the Gaza Strip through intense shelling of residents' homes without prior warning. The office said the most heinous of these massacres being the Shujaya massacre, during which 50 residential buildings and homes were bombed, resulting in hundreds of dead and wounded. Meanwhile, the resumption of hostilities in Gaza and its terrifying impact on civilians underscore the need for the violence to end and a long-term political solution between Palestinians and Israelis to be found. UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Volker Turk said the suffering inflicted on civilians is too much to bear, voicing deep concern that negotiations towards the continuation of last week's pause had reportedly stalled. In a statement, Turk feared the renewed and intensified hostilities would lead to even more death, disease and destruction, adding there is no safe place in Gaza. In other developments, Hamas has condemned a decision by the UK to conduct surveillance flights over Israel and Gaza and provide intelligence to Tel Aviv. In a statement, the Palestinian resistance said this amounted to military involvement in the genocidal war on Gaza. It called on Britain to rescind its direct participation and political and financial support for the assault on Gaza. The UK's Defence Ministry confirmed on Saturday that the military will be conducting surveillance flights over Gaza. In other news, the magnitude 6.9 earthquake struck off the coast of the southern Philippines early Monday, the latest in a slew of strong quakes all concentrated in the same area. Monday's quake hit just before 4 a.m. local time at a depth of 30 kilometers, some 72 kilometers northeast of Hinatuan municipality on Mindanao Island. That followed a magnitude 6.6 earthquake on Sunday and a deadly magnitude 7.6 quake Saturday in the same region, which had briefly triggered a tsunami alert. Turning to sports, Youth and Sports Minister Hannah Yeoh has singled out the setting up of Road to Gold Committee in search for the country's Olympic gold medal and the classification of combat sports as a school activity as two of the many achievements accomplished in the first year at the ministry. In a Facebook post, Hannah shared on the milestones will also strengthen the national sports ecosystem. These include the expanded tax relief to include sports training fees from 2024, the development of the Safe Sports Code to ensure the rights and welfare of the sports community, increasing the number of sports that qualify for tax incentives, reducing bureaucracy in approving the organizing of events, and the setting up for the Sports Dispute Committee. Australia's Gold Coast has scrapped its last-ditch bid to hold the 2026